Manchester United vs Aston Villa 15th of the 4th 2012 SelMcKenzie Selzer-McKenzie. Author D.Selzer-McKenzie. My tip: win for Manchester. One of the duels in two is teams from the opposite table pages this meet. The current table leader Manchester United receives at home in the context of the 34th round of the English Premiership 15 team put Aston Villa. In the season before last, as which guests triumphed in the Theatre of the Dreams, Talk Devils a 1-0 victory celebratedly primarily while it has had many problems against an unpleasant team from Birmingham in the earlier seasons in the first leg in the Villa Park have this one. The beginning, 15th of the 4th 2012, 17. This time may the charges of the coach Ferguson permit themselves a surprise. By no means has been the case like it 4 days ago against Wigan in the guest performance when they collected a 1-0 defeat. This defeat came at a time as it the title of Master Craftsman almost for certain had. They were in a series of 11 victories and a draw in front of that. On the town rival there were 8 points in the lead and many have indicated this as the end of the finals. The situation has got much more complicated again now because they are only 5 points in the lead on the town rival. City centre of the hosts is end month in the town derby, so that it would United have with the points from this duel and another slip be in a much better situation. Of course the old fox Ferguson of this one is conscious, so that we think that it has managed to prepare its boys well. In this duel against Aston Villa one expects of United that he shows why he is the table leader. One expects the return from Scholes, Welbeck and Rafael in the start list while the again recovered Nani and Cleverley shall be at the bench. The injured goalkeeper Lindegaard, the defender Vidic, the midfield players Fletcher and Anderson as well as the experienced go-getter Owen will be cancelled. Expected list: United, Deji, Rafael, Ferdinand, Evans, Evra, Valencia, Carrick, Scholes, Young, Rooney, Welbeck. The guests from Birmingham go in this duel in a bad atmosphere because they have not credited any victory into last 4 rounds. They've got hold of only 2 points in this time period. At present, they are on the 15th position in the league. However, there is no place for panic because the 18-she put Bolton 6 points are in the lead and they shall go through the repeat match of the 28th round just against Bolton soon on. 1-1 does not take into account, then can save program plan a good one them until end of the championship that United against this guest performance so that they can go through an eased game in the old Stratford Stadium, have played a draw at the Canfield Road against Liverpool exactly like before 2 rounds, as them. However, it has not been able to motivate this against Stoke City Centre so much in front of the home match because they've got hold of only a point, and although they have handed in the 1-0 leadership in the game finish after that. Here we still must mention that coach McLeish very much must fight with the injuries of its players lately as well as the bad form of some players, so that in the duel even 320-year have accumulated against the Reds from the first minute, and the defender Baker, the midfield player Gardner and the go-getters, Huntsman to be more precise. You could manage well so that they will be in the start list probably at the Old Stratford, particularly since Warnock and Stove have hurt themselves in the meantime. Dolph, Albrighton and Bent will be cancelled, Dunn, Clark, Gina, besides them. Expected list: Aston Villa, Given, Hutton, Collins, Baker, Lichaj, Bannon, Gardner, Arland, Ogbia, Huntsman, Agbonlahor. Expecting what is a safe victory of the host differently, particularly since it shall apologise to its fans for the surprising defeat against Wigan. Due to the low quota on this game exit we have decided in favour of a perhaps a little unexpected tip, and although we guess a game with few goals, primarily therefore because the team is known as Aston Villa that it can defend extremely well.